Let me tell you another thing, it's a bad mistake. You have a 10% premium, $250,000 auction, and somebody fails to post the buyer's premium.
Ooh.
That happened last year.
Ooh.
And that's all your commission, because you were working for buyer's premium only, and there was no commission. So can you imagine, you got a client that gives you $250,000 worth of stuff to sell in an auction, and then you find out that everybody was bidding on it, and there was no buyer's premium posted. And you still have to pay him. And you can't deduct it from his side. You just have to suck it up, Buttercup.
Take the hit.
That's a tough hit. 25,000 is a tough hit.
Whoever
Never do it again, though, right?
didn't put that in there
I
is
know
in
who
trouble.
did it.
But you don't make that mistake twice, though.
No, you don't. No, you're looking for a job. All
So that
right.
terms and conditions page that you showed us, it wasn't on that?
It
Wasn't in your terms and conditions, is that?
was not in the terms, and it was not posted. And here again, remember I told you, if you're gonna charge a buyer's premium, according to the state of Texas, it has to be posted. You can't not post it.
A lot, everywhere.
It has to be in all of your advertising.
I mean, and on site, it needs to be posted as well.
Wherever
Yep.
wherever your terms are,
Yep.
if there's some terms and it doesn't say 10% premium or whatever,
Yep.
I'd hate to have been that person, have to explain that. You know what happens with most employees? I've discovered the last few years. I don't care. Sorry.
But because it don't come out of their pocket.
That's right.
Absolutely.
If it is not their money, it's no big deal.
But when, am I gonna get my check this Friday?
Oh,
Hey
oh,
now,
Yeah.
hey, you are gonna pay me now.
That's right.
It cost you 25,000, but you are gonna give me my check this week, right?
Yeah, that's right.
All right, buddy.
all right, here's what I want to do. I want to take the back 2 rows, y'all come down here.
That's not me, that's
And I want to take the front 2 rows, and y'all go to the back, and then everybody else spread to the wall. We're gonna do the big rectangle at auction school. Come on. Y'all spread out.
Don't leave over that.
Hands up. All right, I'm gonna give you a new tongue twister today. Okay? Y'all ready? You want to hear what it is?
Yeah.
Suck it up, Buttercup.
Suck it up, Buttercup.
Hey, Lori, what's one of those tongue twisters we do up at Worldwide that you like? Okay, listen up. This.
Also, incident number 9 is my favorite.
Oh well, you just come on here and join us. Come on.
Come on, Lori. Got a spot right here.
Okay.
Lori, come on, Lori, right up here.
I noticed that you do the handle goes up and the hammer comes down.
Okay.
And then I'll join you for engine.
Okay.
'Cause I gotta finish.
So this is one these are 2 that we use up there, and there's 2 or 3 that we have up there.
And woodchuck.
But they all.
I wish we could watch it. I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry.
Woodchuck.
Get right here.
Is he saying woodchuck?
Well, one thing I would do.
He was getting ready to go there.
So is Jeff.
Well, that's okay. They're gonna get a chance, but we're gonna do the handle goes up and the hammer comes down.
Right.
And that, are you ready?
Yes.
You got it? You got it? Start. Go ahead.
Okay, I got this.
You even know what I said? Okay. He was
Hammer down.
talking, didn't have a clue what I was talking about.
Hammer goes up and the hammer goes down.
Okay, we're gonna do the hammer goes up and the hammer comes down. The handle goes up, the handle. The handle goes up and the hammer comes down. Ready? Everybody together. The handle goes up and the hammer comes down. The handle goes up and the hammer comes down. The handle goes up and the hammer comes down. The handle goes up and the hammer comes down. 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 Handle goes up and the hammer comes down.
Hammer goes up.
Down.
Attaboy, Kevin, extra credit.
Cheerleader. Okay, all right, Lori,
Yeah?
come on.
It's all you.
Engine, number 9.
Yeah, you're gonna lead them in engine number 9.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, listen to her say it, because she loves it. I don't know why, she does.
You love it too.
Oh, I love it, yeah.
Engine, number 9, running down Chicago line. If the engine jumps the track, you will get your money back.
That's it.
That's so long.
Y'all got it?
Engine number 9, running down Chicago line.
If the engine jumps the track, you will get your money back. Engine number 9, running down Chicago line. If the engine jumps the track, you will get your money back. Engine number 9, running down Chicago line. If the engine jumps the track, you will get your money back. Engine number 9, running down Chicago line. If the engine jumps the track, you will get your money back. Engine number 9, running down Chicago line. If the engine jumps the track, you will get your money back. Engine number 9, running down Chicago line. If the engine jumps the track, you will get your money back. Engine number 9, running down Chicago line. If the engine jumps the track, you will get your money back. Engine number 9, running down Chicago line. If the engine jumps the track, you will get your money back. Engine number 9, running down Chicago line. If the engine jumps the track, you will get your money back. Engine number 9, running down Chicago line. If the engine jumps the track, you will get your money back.
Don't y'all like that?
Kind of fun. Something different. Ain't you waiting for the 66 seconds?
Are y'all watching, and y'all are watching the fingers, right?
Yep.
The signal of how many, because at World, we should do that here, Mike. At Worldwide, we count.
Wait,
Well, up there, we do the daily 12.
The daily dozen.
Yeah,
That's
12.
the drills.
Texas 10,
We're doing the Texas 10.
Texas 10.
or the Texas 2.
So what is this?
It's Texas two-step.
Well,
two-step,
a lot of the
But I like the
signals,
Texas.
like, with the auctioneers, 9 is down. We don't like thumbs down. This is another 9.
I just do it like
We
a sick
prefer
duck.
this.
Or that.
Kevin said, or 9.
Okay.
All right, we doing which one?
I love you, Kev Doll.
yes.
10.
Who does woodchuck?
How much would you?
Who does woodchuck?
How much wood?
Now listen. How many woodchucks have we got in here?
I mean, I know it. Yeah.
All right. Who thinks they've got it?
We gotta say it slow.
We got to get it right too.
Oh, yeah.
Who's going to do it?
You got it, Miles?
Do it.
Well, he's volunteering.
Get
Yeah,
it
do
right.
it. Well, you're going to do it, and he's going to do it, and she's going to do it.
There you go.
Go ahead.
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck?
Okay, well, you missed a piece. You missed a piece. Do you know the rest of it?
Yeah, that's the only.
No, there's more to the woodchuck
Oh.
than you see.
George knows it.
George, you know it?
How much wood would a woodchuck, how much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? A woodchuck would chuck as much wood as a woodchuck could if a woodchuck could chuck wood.
That's right.
Wow, yeah.
Thanks, Miles.
Oh, forget it.
Okay, all right. Okay,
Kevin,
all right,
get
all right. Now, George,
Yes, sir.
I want you to do it again, but I want you to go it a little bit slower,
Okay.
so everybody can kind of get it.
Slow.
You ready?
How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could
Good
chuck
chuck
wood?
wood.
A woodchuck would chuck as much wood as a woodchuck could if a woodchuck could chuck wood. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? A woodchuck would chuck as much wood as a woodchuck could chuck wood.
Chuck wood.
So we go up there and we buy that school. And I didn't know engine number 9. I hadn't heard nothing about no handles up there. And then here comes this woodchuck.
And Mike refused to do it for, I don't know, 3
Well,
months.
remember I told you, sometimes your brain just doesn't
Yeah.
work.
Yeah, like me with Betty Botter. Just doesn't work.
It's just like that.
Just like that.
And that was my problem. I was just like, I just could not, in my mind, I couldn't even fathom it.
Well,
Because I hadn't been doing it.
we really did all look at each other like, what? You and I and Craig and Angie were.
Yeah, it was out of our realm.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be good though with that one? Because that's conserving air when you say that, right?
No, it shouldn't be on.
Well,
Woodchuck.
here's the negative. I see positive, I see negative. The negative I see with the woodchuck is the word wood. Remember, that's a word I don't like to use.
Right.
Now, You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, so I kind of contradicts, that's.
And here's the other thing, when you say the word would, everybody say would.
Would.
Okay,
It's a lot of air.
it's a lot of air, okay? But anyway, the whole idea, we're gonna do it anyway, and we're gonna keep it short. Don't say, you're not gonna say the word would long, you're just gonna say it short, okay? Get your hands up. Let's do it. Let's make it happen. George, go.
How much
A woodchuck, a woodchuck, could chuck wood. A woodchuck, could chuck wood. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck? A woodchuck could chuck wood.
Chuck a whole lot of wood if it could.
Mine's not going fast.
You know what? I only know how to do it fast.
Okay.
I can't even go
I
slow.
thought you wanted to slow it down.
All right, let's pick it up.
I don't even know what it is still.
Just go with the
As a
Have you seen those Geico commercials about the woodchucks?
Yes. Quit chucking those woods. Woodchucks.
Okay, everybody get your hands up.
Ready?
Act like you know somebody. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck? A woodchuck could chuck wood. A woodchuck could chuck wood. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck? A woodchuck could chuck wood. A woodchuck could chuck wood. A woodchuck could chuck wood. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck? A woodchuck could chuck wood. A woodchuck could chuck wood. A woodchuck could chuck wood. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck? A woodchuck could chuck wood. A woodchuck would chuck wood. Woodchuck could chuck wood. Woo!
That's a disaster.
I got the
Let me tell you, that was a miracle when I finally got that down.
Huh?
It took me about a year to get it down.
It took him a little while.
Well,
We go over
That
the
made
last
all of
part.
us that aren't a Mike Jones. Impressed.
I swear, the auction already was better.
He wants to do Betty, he wants to do Betty Butter.
But no,
No, he didn't want to do Betty Butter, he wants to do Betty Butter.
Wait, no,
That's what I said. All
All right, everybody, get your hands up, let's go.
somebody said better than bitch.
Betty Butter bought some butter, but she said this butter bitter. If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter. So she bought a bit of better butter, put it in her bitter batter, made her bitter batter better. So this better Betty Butter bought a bit of better butter. Betty Butter bought some butter, but she said this butter bitter. If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter. So she bought a bit of better butter, put it in her bitter batter, made her bitter batter better. So this better Betty Butter bought a bit of better butter. Betty Butter bought some butter, but she said this butter bitter. If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter. So she bought a bit of better butter, put it in her bitter batter, made her bitter batter better. So this better Betty Butter bought a bit of better butter.
So on the
Ooh,
last day,
Steve just challenged Mike. Dun, dun, dun.
last day, we show you some films from the school. There's a couple as the school was, I don't know, how old,
Progression?
first year, year 10, something like that. And you'll see Mike do Betty Botter and go right into chanting. And it's really cool. So Betty Botter's one of the ones that you really need to get down.
You really do.
That one doesn't seem right after the woodchuck.
Which was the chant that's on the same rhythm as Betty Botter?
10,
20, 20, 30.
yeah, the Betty Butter bought some butter, 10, 10, 20, 20, 30, 30, 40, 40. And then you can just kind of go back and forth. You'll actually see it on the, there's a, how many of you are familiar with 8 Country Reporter, or Texas Country Reporter?
Yeah.
It's on RFD TV. Anyway, they came and featured the school. And they did a feature on the school it's in 1993, I think. And then they did it again in the 20th anniversary for their show, which is now 50 years old. But it's kind of cool because it shows the school back when we did, we actually had the 2-week school.
Groovy.
He has a book now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has a book now.
Well, I saw something on Facebook today about they've got a band or something that's playing. I don't know.
So what's the one that most chants are built off of? So like if you go down to the auto auction, you listen to all those chants. What is there?
I think it's more the girl this morning was saying, bitter, 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 bitter. That's all she was saying. She was going, bitter, 5, bitter, about a quarter, bitter, you know, and then the number, bitter.
That's not.
I got a video.
Well, listen, everybody there's got their own little rodeo going on.
Yeah.
And they've all learned it, and, you know, let's see. The first guy is Clint Sherman. He's from up in the Panhandle. He didn't come to our school, but I've known Clint forever. Angie went through our school. I don't know what year that was.
2003. And
Thank
she
you,
was the only
2003.
woman in the class.
Is that right? And then we had, the next row, we had, who was on the third block?
Tanner?
Who?
Was it Tanner?
Oh,
You said
Tanner.
The guy that you said it won.
Tanner Roberts. So Tanner went through our school, and he was on the third row. And then the fourth row, I think, was Craig. And Craig, of course, went through the school in '98. And then the next was Trey Galloway, and he came through the auto school in '98. They're the only two that I know of that went through the school the same year, and both won the World Auto Auction Championship, which is pretty impressive.
The cowboy guy won the world championship?
You said
The guy with the cowboy hat on?
now the cowboy guy was on the.
They're
What?
talking about Pat Long.
That's what he was saying, the cowboy guy. The cowboy guy is Pat Long, and he was the next to last lane. And Pat and I have been friends for about 42 years. And we met in a hot tub. I'm just
Not
telling you.
gonna make any comments on that. Also, not gonna make any comments on that. Are you 80 years old? I'm like confused.
Usually when I say that, the class goes, oh my God.
We've been on the song.
But
You'll
you
have
know, well,
swimsuits on, right?
here's what was great about it.
You guys think
So Pat and I met in the hot tub at the Texas Auctioneers Convention
Oh.
in 1980 or 81 in Houston. We became really good friends, and he became my real estate broker. So, and he was a real estate broker in the 70s. He was a banker first, and then became an auctioneer. He won the World Auto Auction Championship in the 2000s, probably around 2003, and great auctioneer. He's past president of Texas, won the state championship. We have been close family friends forever. You know, his kids and our daughter and all of us.
Mike, he taught here for many, many years.
Yeah, he was an instructor for a long time. He had a tragic situation happen around 2001. He had, his youngest was on a three-wheeler and drove out in front of a truck. And the truck killed him in front of their house in Brady, Texas. And really, Pat has never been the same. You know, I mean, he quit teaching, he quit being a part of the association. He just became reclusive. He kept working, and now that's been 20 years since his son got killed. And his son is exactly the same age as my daughter, and they were best buddies and best friends. And so it was a tragic thing for all of us. We created a foundation. I was on the board. So anyway, there's just a lot of human connections that we have to everybody at that auction. You know what I mean? Yeah. And so we love those guys. I mean, they're just like, they're family. They're closer. The people at that auction that you saw in those lanes are closer to me than my own family. But, you know, and that happens sometimes.
Yeah, I do.
You end up being around people you work with more than you end up seeing people that you're related to. So, all right, I want to do some more drills real quick. Let's rock through this, and then I'm going to get you to a cell for me. Then I'm going to teach a couple classes, okay? I want everybody to stretch, and you should do this always. You should do this. You should stretch. I saw that.
Miles.
But you
Miles,
really
you saw a
should.
lot there.
Because remember, you have a lot of muscles in here. A lot of muscles. So stretch, because just like an athlete,
My back
man,
hurts. Oof.
you're pumping a lot of air. And if you're an auctioneer for 8 or 10 hours or 12 hours, and some of these cattle auctioneers, you know, they get in the bar early in the morning, they go to late midnight at night. That's crazy.
Look at Eric.
Everybody say that. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. With a K.
And now everyone touch your toes.
I can't do that.
Kevin, touch your toes right
All
now.
we're doing is
Oh, you had your
saying
knee replacement.
Did
Preston,
you
do
touch your
it.
toes?
Preston, touch your toes. You can do it. Go. A little bit more. A little bit more.
I really can't.
You need it.
say how? She said
Yeah, she didn't say how. Tommy and Tamas took 2 T's, tied to the top of 2 tall trees. Tommy and Tamas took 2 T's, tied to the top of 2 tall trees. Tommy and Tamas took 2 T's, tied to the top of 2 tall trees. Tommy and Tamas took 2 T's, tied to the top of 2 tall trees. Tommy and Tamas took 2 T's, tied to the top of 2 tall trees. Tommy and Tamas took 2 T's, tied to the top of 2 tall trees. Stop. Okay, George.
Yes, sir.
Here's a drill we're gonna do. This is just a floor drill, okay? So I'm gonna start you at the number 10,
Yes, sir.
okay? So you're gonna say 10,
10.
and then next, I want everybody's hands up, get your hands up, and you're gonna say what?
20,
20,
30, 40, 50, 60,
70,
80,
90.
100, 110,
120, 130,
140,
150,
160,
170,
180, 190,
200, 210, 220,
230, 240, 250,
260,
270,
280,
290,
300, 310, 320,
330, 340,
350,
360,
370,
380.
390, 400, 420.
No, 410.
This is why we do this drill. Because we need to concentrate. We gotta keep our mind on our business. We can't let things, and so normally what I'll do is I'll say, okay, well, we're gonna start here and we're gonna go. And then if somebody messes up, we gotta start all over.
Right.
Because I've got a target, because I have other increments I wanna do. Go.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60,
70,
80,
90, 100, 110,
120, 130,
140,
150,
160,
170,
180, 190,
200, 210, 220, 230, 240, 250, 260, 270,
280,
290,
300, 310, 320,
330, 340,
350,
360,
370,
380,
390, 400,
410, 420, 430, 440, 450, 460, 470, 480, 490,
500,
510, 520, 530,
540, 550,
550,
man,
560. What?
560.
I think 550.
No,
Okay,
that's why you take cake.
I want everybody to point at Glenn.
yeah.
Oh, that's the one time it's okay to point. That's right.
Only time, right there.
That's good.
Okay,
All the ones that's-
okay, I want everybody to look at Glenn. Everybody look at Glenn and do this.
Oh, I won't learn to We love you, Glenn. We love you, Boots.
Okay.
Oh,
We love you, Boots.
hey, quit sucking up.
Otherwise, you'll be next on that L list.
That's right.
Oh, Preston, you get a little sassy in your new britches, aren't you?
Indeed. You should know you, Bob.
You got
That was worth the price.
You
set yourself up for that one.
It's getting a little weird.
all right,
I did buy your pants.
I'm going back over here to you. And we're gonna go 2.5.
2.5.
5, 7.5,
10, 12 and a half,
15,
17.5, 20,
22 and a half,
25,
27.5,
30, 32 and a half, 35,
Hands up.
40, 42 and a half, 45, 47 and a half,
50,
52 and a half,
55.
57.5, 60,
62 and a half,
65,
57 and a half.
67 and a half,
5 and a half. That's 2.
67 and a half. I don't help you.
All right, you know what that means.
I can't hear.
Gotta start over.
2.5.
5, 7.5,
10,
12 and a half,
15,
17.5, 20,
22 and a half,
45,
27.5,
30, 32 and a half, 35, 37 and a half, 40, 42 and a half,
45,
47 and a half, 50, 52 and a half,
55.
57.5, 60,
62 and a half,
65,
65 and a half, 65 and a half,
67 and a half.
7 and a half.
67 and a half.
But I just about.
Can you not help me as I count everybody's?
That's 2 and a half, I understand, but I can't hear.
Is that what
Oh,
it
you need me
is?
to say louder?
Yeah,
I'll be
because I
louder.
can't,
Okay.
and I'm following everybody because I can't hear.
It's your job. To take care of it.
I will.
Yeah, right, sorry. You be as.
All right, you ready?
Be as great.
Here we go again. We've got two strikes.
We got it, we can do this.
2.5.
5, 7.5,
10,
12 and a half,
15,
17.5, 20,
22 and a half.
25.
27 and a half.
30.
32 and a half.
35.
37 and a half.
40.
42 and a half.
45.
47 and a half.
50.
52 and a half.
55.
57 and a half. 60.
62 and a half. 65.
67 and a half.
70.
72 and a half.
75.
77 and a half.
80.
82 and a half.
85.
87 and a half.
90.
92 and a half.
95. 97 and a half.
100.
102 and a half.
105.
107 and a half.
110. 112 and a half.
115.
117 and a half.
120.
122 and a half.
125.
127 and a half.
127 and a half.
That's what I said.
Okay, everybody, point at him. Okay,
I didn't think they heard you, Nikki.
That was good.
you see what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's change increments. Let's do something different. Let's do, I'm gonna do 5,000s.
I like
Okay?
it. Let's
And I'm
try
gonna
it.
start with Nikki at 5,000.
Let's try.
5,000.
10,000?
15,000.
20,000.
25,000.
30,000.
35,000.
40,000.
45,000. 50,000.
55,000.
60,000.
65,000.
70,000.
75,000. 80,000.
85,000.
90,000.
95,000.
100,000.
105,000.
110,000.
115,000.
120,000.
125,000. 130,000.
140,000.
145,000.
150,000. 155,000.
160,000.
165,000.
170,000.
175,000.
180,000. 185,000.
190,000.
195,000.
200,000.
205,000.
210,000.
215,000.
220,000.
225,000.
230,000. 235,000. 240,000.
Whoa. Just for the sake of grins, say your number again.
235,000.
There's no such animal as 235,000. It's 235,000.
So we have to say 100?
235,000.
He's trying to mix it up.
235,000. Say it.
235,000.
Okay.
240,000.
245,000.
250,000.
255,000. 260,000.
265,000.
270,000.
275,000.
280,000.
285,000. 290,000.
295,000.
300,000.
305,000.
310,000.
315,000.
320,000.
325,000.
330,000.
335,000. 340,000.
345,000.
350,000. 355,000.
360,000. 365,000.
370,000.
375,000.
380,000.
385,000.
390,000. 395,000.
400,000.
405,000.
410,000.
415,000.
Whoa.
That
420,000.
was good.
Back up. Say it again.
415,000.
Thank you.
420,000.
425,000.
430,000.
435,000.
440,000. 445,000.
450,000.
455,000. 460,000.
465,000. 470,000.
475,000.
480,000.
485,000.
490,000.
495,000. 500,000.
505,000.
510,000.
515,000.
520,000.
525,000.
530,000.
535,000.
540,000.
545,000. 550,000.
555,000.
560,000. 565,000.
570,000. 575,000.
580,000.
585,000.
590,000.
595,000.
600,000.
That's good enough. That's good enough.
That was
Okay, everybody sit down.
good. Better with that 1,000.
Woo, amen.
I just have, we like to do some exercises just to get your brain running. Get your brain running.
I notice it's better if you don't watch it go around.
Okay. I think we will start, right in the middle. Yeah, that'll work. I like the way you're thinking. Oh, yes, thinking like that. That gets you in trouble. Sometimes. I just want you to sell for me. I'll do the bidding, just like we normally do.
Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Preston Cooley, and we're going to start off with lot number 1. We'll start me at $25. Anybody? Anybody start me at 25? No. Oh. $25. $10 now 15 now 15. Anybody go 15? $10 now. $10 now 15 now 15. We go 15. $10 now 15 now 15. $15 now 25 now 25. We go 25. $15 now 25 now 25. We go 25. $25 now 35 now 35. We go 35. $25 now 35 now 35. We go 35. $25 now 35 now 35. We go 35. $35 now 45 now 45. We go 45. $45 now 55 now 55. We go 55. $45 now 55 now 55. We go 55. $55 now 65 now 65. We go 65. $55 now 65 now 65. We go 65. $65 now 75 now 75. We go 75. $65 now 75 now 75. We go 75. $75 now 85 now 85. We go 85. $75 now 85 now 85. We go 85. $85 now 95 now 95. We go 95. $85 now 95 now 95. We go 95. $95 now 105. 105 now. $95 now 105 now 105. We go 105. $95 now 105 now. 110 now 120. We go 120. 110. 110 now 120 now 120. We go 120. 120 now 130 now 130. We go 130. 120 now 130 130. We go 130. 130 now 140 now 140 now 150 now 150 now 160 now 160. We go 160. 150 now 160 160. We go 160. 150 now 160 160. We go 160. Sold $150. Bidder number 727. Sold $160. Bidder number 727.
Short dress man, does he have short dress time?
Hello, my name's Kevin. We'll be bidding on lot number 1 here. Starting bid $10. $10. Okay, I got 20. $20. Will somebody give me 20? $20. Will somebody give me 20? $20 now 30. Now 30. Will you give me 30? $20 now 30. Now 30. Will you give me 30? $30 now. Will you give me 40? Will you give me 40? $30 now. Will you give me 40? Will you give me 40? $40 now. Will you give me 50? Will you give me 50? $40 now. Will you give me 50? Will you give me 50? $50 now. Will you give me 60? Will you give me 60? $50 now. Will you give me 60? Will you give me 60? $60 now. Will you give me 70? Will you give me 70? $60 now. Will you give me 70? Will you give me 70? $60 now. Will you give me 70? $70 now. Will you give me 80? Will you give me 80? $70. $80 now. Will you give me 90? $80 now. Will you give me 90? $80 will you give me 90? $80 will you give me 90? $90 now. Will you give me 100? $90 will you give me 100? $90 will you give me 100? $90 will you give me 100? Sold $90. 553. Sold $90. 553.
Navy Steve, I'll take it. All right, good afternoon, Steve Delano will be auctioning off lot number 2. Bidding started off at $10. $10 now $10. Can I get $10 started off? $10 bid now 15, now 15, will you give me 15? $10 bid now 15, now 15, will you $15 bid now 20, now 20, will you give me 20? $15 bid now 20, now 20, will you give me 20? $20 bid now 25, now 25, will you give me 25? $20 bid now 25, now 25, will you give me 25? $25 bid now 30, now 30, will you give me 30? $25 bid now 30, now 30, will you give me 30? $30 bid now 35, now 35, will you give me 35? $30 bid now 35, now 35, $35 bid now 40, now 40, will you give me 40? $35 bid now 40, $100 bid now $100 bid now 1.5, 150, 150, will you give me 50? $100 bid now 50, now 50, will you give me 50? $100 bid now quarter, will you give me 125? 125 now 50, now 50, will you give me 50? 150 now 175, now 75, 175 now 2, now 2, 2 now, 2.5, 2.5, will you give me 2.5? 2 now 2, $200 now quarter, will you give me 125? 225, 225 now 50, now 50, will you give me 250? 225 now 25, 225 now 50, now 50, will you give me 50? 225 now 50, now 50, will you give me 250? $225 sold. Bidder number sold $225, bidder number 619. Sold, $225, bidder 619.
Job, Steve.
I'm Nick, I'll be your auctioneer today. Who'll give me 5? Will you 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 give me 5? $5 bid now 10, now 10. $5 bid now 10, now 10. $5 bid now, $5 bid now 10. Will you give me 15? No.
Not, Nick,
Sorry, little nerves.
let's get your sound coming from your gut.
Yep,
You got it.
Come
You
on,
got it.
let's get it down here.
okay,
Because right now your voice is coming out of here, not coming out of here.
gotcha.
Say, hey,
Hey,
tell them,
hey,
hey.
Oh, wow, that's good.
I'm a dad.
No, I used to have, we'd have people come through here and they had these real light voices and it was like, you'd go louder and they go, oh, and I go, all right, your kid's running across the street, about to get hit by a car. Now what do? Stop! Because you have it in you. We all got it, but you gotta give it, right? Go, $5.
$5 bid now 10, now 10. Will you give me 10? $5 now. $5 now 10, now 10. Will you give me 10? $10 bid now 15, now 15. Will you give me 15?
Yeah.
$15 bid now 20, now 20. Will you give me 20? $15 bid now 20, now 20. $20 bid now 25, now 25. Will you give me 25?
30.
$30 bid now 35, now 35. Will you give me 35? $40 bid now 45, now 45. $50 bid now 55, now 55. Will you give me 55?
60.
$60 bid now 65, now $60 bid now 70, now 70. Will you give me 70?
Yep.
$70 bid now 80, now 80. Will you give me 80? $70 bid now 80, now 80. Will you give me 80? $70 bid now, $80 bid now 90, now 90. Will you give me 90? $80 bid now 90, now 90. Will you give me 90? $80 bid now 90, now 90. Will you give me 90? Sold. $80. Buyer number 727. Sold. $80. Buyer number 727.
I want every time, I want to make sure I got somebody selling, you got one on deck and one right behind them, okay?
You want me to video for you, Tom?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my phone.
Hand it to him. Or here, I'll do it with mine. I'll
Yeah,
send it.
just,
I'll send it to
good
you.
afternoon, I'm Todd Weiss. Today we're gonna start with lot number 1. We're gonna start the bidding at $10. Can I get somebody to give me $10? $5 now 10, now 10. Will you give me 10? $5 now 10, now 10. Will you give me $10 now 15, now 15? Will you give me 15? $10 now 15, now 20, now 20. Will you give me 20? 15 now 20, now 20. Will you give me 20? 20 now 30, now 30. Will you give me 30? 20 now 30, now 30. Will you give me 30? $30 now 40, now 40. Will you give me 40? 30 now 40, now 40. Will you give me 40?
Yeah.
40 now 50, now 50. Will you give me 50? 40 now 50, now 50. Will you give me 50?
45.
45 now 50, now 50. Will you give me 50? 45 now 50, now 50. Will you give me 50? 50 now 60, now 60. Will you give me 60 now 70, now 70. Will you give me 70? 75 now 80, now 80. Will you give me 80? 75 now 80, now 80. Will you give me 85? 75 now 80, now 80. Will you give me 80? 75 now 80, now 80. Will you give me 80? 80 now 90, now 90. Will you give me 90? 80 now 90, 90. 85 now 90, now 90. Will you give me 90? 90 now 100, now 100. Will you give me 100? 100 now 110, 110. Will you give me 110?
125.
125 now 150, now 150.
Yep.
150 now 175, now 175. Will you give me 175? 150 now 175, now 175. Will you give me 175? Sold, $150, bidder number 727. Sold, $150, bidder number 727.
Job, Todd.
All right. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Denton Lambert. I will be your auctioneer today. We're starting off with lot number 1. We'll start the bidding off at $25. $25 where? $25 where? $15. $15 where? $10. $10 where? $10 where? $5. $5 where? $5 bid now 10, now 10, now 10. Will you give me 10? $5 bid now 10, now 10. Will you give me 10? $10 bid now 20, now 20. Will you give me 20? $20 bid now $20 bid now 30, now 30. Will you give me 30? $20 bid now 30, now 30. Will you give me 30?
Yep.
$30 bid now 40, now 40. Will you give me 40? $30 bid now 40, now 40. Will you give me 40?
35.
$35 bid now 40, now 40. Will you give me 40? $35 bid, now 40, now 40, will you give me 40? $40 bid, now 45, now 45, will you give me 45? $40 bid, now 45, now 45, will you give me 45? $45 bid, now 50, now 50. $50 bid, now 60, now 60. $60 bid, now $70 bid, now $80 bid, now $90 bid, now $90 bid, now 100, now 100, will you give me 100? $90 bid, now 100, now 100. $100 bid, now 10, now 10, will you give me 110? $125 bid, now 150, now 50, will you give me 150? $125 bid, now 50, now 50, will you give me 50? $125 bid, now 50, now 50, will you give me 50? Sold. $125. Bidder number 553. Sold. $125 to bidder number 553.
Say sold. Say sold. $125. I want to hear it. $125. Sold. $125. When you're sitting around your room, y'all need to practice these numbers like that. Sold. $125 and sing it out. Sold. $125. Buyer number 553. Sold. $125. Number 553. Say it.
Sold. $125. 553. Sold. $125. 553.
Okay.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Miles Zaglovsky, and I'm going to be your auctioneer this afternoon for this one item, lot number 1. So let's start it off. $5, now $5, now $5. Yep. Oh, sure. Sorry. No.
What do you do, Scary?
$5 bid, now 10, now 10, will you give me 10? $5 bid, now 10, now 10, will you give me 10? $5 bid, now 10. $10 bid, now 15, now 15, will you give me 15? $10 bid, now 15, now 15, will you give me 15? $15 bid, now 20, now 20, will you give me 20? $15 bid, now 20, now 20, will you give me 20? $15 bid, now 20, now 20, $20 bid, now 25. $25 bid, now 30, now 30, will you give me 30? $25 bid, now 30, now 30, will you give me 30?
Fix your hands. Open them up. Palms.
$25 bid, now 30, now 30, will you give me $30 bid, now 35, now 35, $40 bid, now 50, now 50, will you give me 50? $40 bid, now 50, now 50, will you give me 50? $50 bid, now 55, now 55, will you give me 55? $50 bid, now 55, now 55, will you give me 55? $60 bid, now 70, now 70, will you give me 70? $60 bid, now 70, now 70, will you give me 70? $60 bid, now $70 bid, now 80, now 80, $80 bid, now 90, now $90 bid, now 100, now 100, will you give me $100 bid, now 125, now 125, now 50, now 51, will you give me 150? 125 bid, now 50, now 50, you give me 150? 150 now, 75, will you give me 175? 175 now 200, now 200, will you give me 200? 175 now 200, now 200, will you give me 200? 175 now 200, now 200, will you give me 200? Sold. 175, bidder 698. Sold, bidder 175, bidder 698.
Okay.
Good afternoon. My name is Logan McFarland. We're going to start with lot number 1. Can anybody give me $5? $5 bid, now 10, now 10, will you give me 10? $5 bid, now 10, now 10, will you give me 10? $5 bid, now 10, now 10, will you give me 10? $5 bid, now $10 bid, now 20, now 20, will you give me 20? $10 bid, now 20, now 20, will you give me 20? $11 bid, now 12.50, now 12.50, will you give me 12.50? $11 bid, now 12.50. Did you say 11?
I said 11.
What should I go to, 15? $11 bid, now 15, now 15, will you give me 15?
12.
$12 bid, now 13, now 13, will you give me 13? $12 bid, now 13, now 13, will you give me $13 bid, now 14, now 14, will you give me 14? $14 bid, now 15, now 15, will you give me 15? $15 bid, now 20, now 20, will you give me 20? $15 bid, now 20, now 20.
17 and a half.
$17.50 bid, now 20, now 20, will you give me 20? $20 bid, now 25, now 25, will you give me 25? $20 bid, now 25, now 25, will you give me 25?
2.5.
Oh, what was I at? 22.5 bid, now 25, now 25, will you give me 25?
$20 bid, now 22 and a half.
Dude, wait, so
He was at
$20
20.
bid, now 22 and a half, now 22 and a half, will you?
okay, $20 bid, now 22.5, 22.5, will you give me 22.5?
Yep.
$22.5 bid, now 25, now 25, will you give me 25? $22.5, now 25, 25, will you give me 25? $25 bid, now 30, will you give me 30? $25 bid, now 30, will you give me 30? $25 bid, now 30, $30 bid, now 45, now 45, will you give me 45? $30 bid, now 45. Am I over 30?
Keep going.
$35 bid now 40 now 40. Will you give me 40?
Where is it?
$30 bid now 40 now 40. Will you give me 40? $30 bid now 40 now 40. Will you give me 40? $30 bid now 40 now 40. Will you give me 40? $35 bid now 40 now 40. Will you give me 40? $35 bid now 40 now 40. Will you give me 40?
37.5.
$37.5 bid now 40 now 40. Will you give me 40? $37.5 bid now. Will you give me 40? Will you give me 40? $40 bid now 45 now 45. Will you give me 45?
2.5.
$42.5 bid now 45 now 45. Will you give me 45? 42.5 now. Will you give me 45? 45. Will you give me 45?
Yes.
$45 bid now 50 now 50. Will you give me 50? $45 bid now 50 now 50. Will you give me 50?
7.5.
$47.5 now 50 now 50. Will you give me 50? $47.5 now 50 now 50. $50 bid now 75 now 75. Will you give me 75?
55.
$55 bid now 60 now 60. Will you give me 60? $55 bid now 60 now 60. Will you give me 60?
Yep.
$60 bid now 65 now 65. Will you give me 65? $60 bid now 65 65. $65 bid now 70 now 70. Will you give me 70?
Yep.
$70 bid now 75 now 75. Will you give me 75?
Yep.
$75 bid now 100 now 100. Give me 100. $75 bid now 100 now 100. Give me 100.
80.
$80 bid now 90 now 90. Will you give me 90? $80 bid now 90 now 90. Will you give me 90? $80 bid now 90 now 90. Will you give me 90? $80 bid now 90 now 90. Will you give me 90? Sold. $80. Buyer number 698. Sold. $80. Bidder number 698.
Dude, he took you to the.
I ain't taking your bid, I
Did
look
you
right
see
up.
how long it took to get from point A to point B? Took forever. Okay? He put up a good fight.
You think people bid like that just
Oh,
to hear you talk? Because they like hearing the way auctioneers say them?
Oh, not the benefit world, never do that. Not the benefit world.
Listen, there are people that get entertained by what you're doing. I mean, it's enjoyable. They like jacking with you. I'm telling you, they will. Now, the question is, will you take it or not?
I should have said I'll come back to you.
You could. I probably would
As long as they
have.
get that
Listen, I'm trying to make you think. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to jack with you. I just want you to think about the numbers. 'Cause when I went to $11, you had to figure out where to go. You need to know whether to go. Do you want to go to $12 or you want to try to round it off to 15 and get me to go 20? These are all things that matter.
Most auctioneers, when they do that, I always hear a lot of auctioneers say, well, I never thought of that.
Well, I said that, but if you're at $10 and instead of going to 20 or 15 and I take you to 11, normally I'm not gonna take it. You know, if I'm the auctioneer, I'm gonna say, I'll get back to you. So I'll keep asking for 15 or 20, and usually there'll be somebody that will go ahead and do the bid.
But we can't do that today.
No.
He can.
You can try it. Yeah. What I discovered at auction school, will you try that?
Yeah.
It's just gonna get worse. All of a sudden, I start giving 50-cent bids. Oh, it's okay. All right, let's go.
Good afternoon. My name's Sam Pitts, and we're gonna.
Sam, are you excited?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kansas City
Football.
football.
I need you to get really excited.
How about those Rams, baby?
How about Kansas City?
You don't wanna know about Rams.
It's the draft.
Well, we got item number 1. We're gonna start at $5. $5 bid. Anybody? 2.5. Now 5. 2.5. You have it.
Sam's pretty apathetic. Screw it, I'm out of here. It's me, I'm in the truck.
Great. This is gonna go in the blooper reel. It's perfect.
There's a dumpster over there. Take it.
All right, $5, let's go.
$5 bid now 10. Now 10. Will you give me 10?
Yep.
$10 bid now 15. Now 15. Will you give me 15?
Yep.
$15 bid now 20. Now 20. Will you give me 20? $15 bid now 20. Now 20. Will you give me 20? 25 now 30. Now 30. Will you give me 30?
35.
35 now 40. $35. 35 now 40. Now 40. Will you give me 40? $35 bid now 40. Now 40.
Yep.
Will you, $40 bid now 50. Now 50. Will you give me 50? $50 bid now
Keep both
60.
hands up.
Now 60. Now will
Yep.
you give me 60? $60 bid now 70.
Yep.
Now 80.
Yeah.
$80 bid now 90. Now 90. Will you give me 90? $90 bid now 90. Now 90. Will you give me
You're at
90?
80. You are at 80.
$80 bid now, 90 now, 90, will you give me 90? $80 bid now, 90 now, 90, will you give me 90? Sold, $80, buyer 619. Sold, $80, buyer 619.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, how are we doing today?
Doing great.
Sure doesn't sound like it, except for her. All righty, we're going to get this auction started. Lot number 1, we have this nice Dell laptop computer. So what do we get started with? What do you give me? Anybody? I'll look for $25. Somebody give me $25. $10 bid now, 20 now, 20, we give me 20. $10 bid now, 20 now, 20, we give me 20. $20 bid now, 30 now, 30, we give me 30. $20 bid now, 30 now, 30, we give me 30. $30 bid now, 40 now, 40, we give me 40. $30 bid now, 40 now, 40, we give me 40. $30 bid now, 40 now, 40, we give me 40. $30 bid now, 40, 35 now, 35, we give me 30. $35 bid now, 40 now, 40, we give me 40. $35 bid now, 40 now, 40, we give me 40. $40 bid now, 45 now, 45, we give me 45. $40 bid now, 45 now, 45, we give me 45. $40 bid now, 42 and a half now, 42 and a half, we give me 42 and a half. $45 bid now, 50 now, 50, we give me 50. $50 bid now, 60 now, 60, we give me 60. $50 bid now, 60 now, 60, we give me 60. $50 bid now, 55 now, 55, we give me 55. $55 bid now, 60 now, 60, $60 bid now, 65 now, 65, $65 bid now, 70 now, $70 bid now, 75 now, 75, $75 bid now, 80 now, $80 bid now, 85 now, $85 bid now, 90 now, 99, now 95 now, 95, we give me 95, $90 bid now, 95 now, 95, $100 bid now, 110 now, 110, we give me 110, 125 now, 150 now, 150, we give me 150, 150 now, 75 now, 75, we give me 175, $150 bid now, 75 now, 75, we give me 175. $150 bid now, 75 now, 75, we give me 175. Sold $150 to bidder number 698. Sold $150 to 698.
God damn.
Wow! Preston! I'm hiring you to come work in Sky High, boy.
I knew I should have went first. I'm Preston Donahue, by the way. I forgot to mention that earlier.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Tommy Smith, and I should have went before Preston, but we're going to sell lot number 1. Who'll give me $20? Who'll give me $20? 5, now 10. I got 5 to bid, now 10, now 10, now 10. I got 10 to bid, now 15, now 15. 15, now 20. I got 15 to bid, now 20. Now 20, we give me 20. 20, now 25. I got 15. 50, now 75. I got $50 bid, now 75. Got 50. Got 50, who gets 75? 75, now 100. I got 75 bid, now 100. I got 75 bid, now 100. Now 100. 100, now 125. I got 125, now 150. I got 125, now 150. Now 150. Now 150. Sold $125, bidder number 727. Sold $125, bidder 727.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Kate Weber, and today we have lot number 1. Can I start the bid off at $10? $10? $10 bid now, 20 now, 20, will you give me 20? $10 bid now, 20 now, 20, will you give me 20? $10 bid now, 20 now, 20, will you give me 20? $20 bid now, 30 now, 30, will you give me 30? $30 bid now, 40 now, $40 bid now, 50 now, 50, will you give me 50? $50 bid now, 60 now, 60, will you give me 60? $50 bid now, 60 now, 60, will you give me 60? $50 bid now, 60 now, 60, will $60 bid now, 70 now, 70, will you give me 70? $60 bid now, 70 now, 70, will you give me 70? $70 bid now, 80 now, 80, will you give me 80? $100 bid now, 125 now, 125, will you give me 125? 125 now, 50 now, 150, will you give me 150? 150 now, 175 now, 175, will you give me 175? $200 bid now, 225 now, 225, will you $250 bid now, 275 now, 275. $300 bid now, 325 now, 325, will you give me 325? $350 now, 375 now, 375. $400 bid now, 450 now, 450. $450 now, 500 now, 500, will you give me 500? $500 bid now, 550 now, 550, will you give me 550? $550 now, 600 now, 600, will you give me 600? $575 now, 600 now, 600, will you give me 600? $600 bid now, 650 now, 650, will you give me 650? $600 bid now, will you give me 650? $650 bid now, 650 now, 650, will you give me 625, now 650, now 650, 650, now 700, now 700, will you give me 700?
675.
675, now 700, now 700, will you give me 700? 650, now, or 675, now 700, now 700, will you give me 700? 675, now 700, now 700, will you give me 700? Sold 675, bidder number 619, sold 675, bidder 619.
Get her done, Boots.
Come on, Boots.
Good evening, folks. We're gonna sell lot number one. We'd like to open the bids up at $10. Can I get $10 now, $10 now, $10 now, 20, now 20. $10 bid now, 20, now 20.
Yep.
$20 bid now, 30 now, 30 now. Will you give me 30?
Yeah.
$30 bid now, 40 now, 40, will you give me 40? $30 bid now, $40 bid now, 50 now, 50, will you give me 50? $40 bid now, 50 now, 50, will you give me 50?
Yep.
$50 bid now, 60 now, 60, will you give me 60? $50 bid now, 60 now, 60, will you give me 60?
Yep.
$60 bid now, 70 now, 70, will you give me 70? $60 bid now, 70 now, 70, will you give me 70? $60 bid now, 70 now, 70, will you give me 70? $70 bid now, 80 now, 80, will you give me 80? $70 bid now, 80 now, 80, will you give me 80? $80 bid now, 90 now. $100 bill down at $125. $100 bill now 125. 125 now 150. 125, 150 now 175. 125, 150 now 175. 150 now 175. 175 now 200. 175 now 200. 175. Will you give me 200? 200 now 2 and a quarter. 200 now 2 and a quarter. 2 and a quarter 2. 2 and a quarter 200 now 2 and a quarter 250. 2 and a quarter. Will you give me 2 and a quarter? Sold. 2 and a quarter. Sold 200, bidder number 698, sold 200, bidder number 698.
It don't sound like the first day, guys. I'm telling you. Everybody's sounding good. Just keep going.
Hello, I'm Nikki Griffin, and I have this computer here for you. So who's going to start me out at $100? $10 bill, $10 bid, now 20, now 20, will you give me 20? $20 bid, now 30, now 30, will you give me 30? $30 bid, now 40, now 40, will you give me 40?
Yeah.
$40 bid, now 50, now 50, will you give me 50? $40 bid, now 50, now 50, $50 bid, now 60, now 60, will you give me 60? $50 bid, now 60, now 60, will you give me $60 bid, now 70? $100 bid, now 125.
Yep.
$125 bid now, 150, 50, wait a minute. $125 bid now, 50/50, will you give me 150? $125 bid now, 50. $150 bid now, 75, now 75, will you give me 175? $150 bid now, 75, 75.
160.
$160 bid now, 170, now 170, will you give me 170?
Yep.
$170 bid now, 180, 180, will you give me 180?
200.
$200 bid now, 25, now 25, will you give me 225? $200 bid now, 25, now 25, will you give me $225 bid now, 50/50, will you give me 250? $225 bid now, 50, now 50, will you give me 250? $225 bid now, 50, now 50, will you give me 250? Sold, $225. I can't even begin to see.
727.
That's bidder number 727. Sold, $225, bidder 727.
Hello everybody, I'm Jeff Griffith, Griffith Auction Service. Today we're going to sell this bottle of hand sanitizer. Anybody want to kick me in about 25 bucks?
10.
$10 bid now, 20 now, 20, will you give me 20? $10 bid now, 20 now, 20, will you give me 20? $20 bid now, 30 now, 30, will you give me 30? $30 bid now, 40 now, 40, will you give me 40?
50.
$50 bid now, 75 now, 75, will you give me 75? $75 bid now, 100 now, 100, will you give me 100?
Yep.
$100 bid now, 25 now, 25, will you give me 125? $125 bidder now, 50 now, 50, will you give me 150? $125 bidder now, 50 now, 50, $150 bidder now, 75 now, 75, will you give me 175? $150 bidder now, 75 now, 75, will you give me 175?
Yep.
$175 bidder now, 2, will you give me 200? $175 bidder now, 200, will you give me 200?
Yep.
$200 bidder now, 25 now, 25, will you give me 225? $200 bidder now, 25 now, 25, will you give me 225? 225. Sold, $200, bidder number 698. Sold, $200, bidder number 698. I had to put that in there, I felt good about that.
Hey, you're making money.
Felt good about that.
you made me.
Hey guys, this
Yes.
is Monty Edwards, and today we're gonna be auctioning off this Epson projector. It's gonna be lot number 5. How much on it? How about y'all give me $10? Can anybody give me $10? $10? $5. $5 now 10, now 10. Will you give me 10? $5 now 10, now 10. Will you give me 10? $10 now 15, now 15. Will you give me 15? $10 now 15, now 15. $15 now 20, now 20. Will you give me 20? $15 now 20, now 20. Will you give me 20? $20 now 25, now 25. Will you give me $25 now 30, now 30. Will you give me $30 now 45, 35, now 35. Will you give me 35? $30 now 35, now 35, will you give me 35?
50.
$50 now 75, now 75, will you give me 75? $50 now 60.
Put your hands up.
Oh, I'm sorry, I thought you was telling me half the bid, I was trying to split 75, okay. $50 now 75. I was going, dang. $50 now 75, now 75. $75 now 100, now 100, will you give me $100? $75 now 100, now 100, will you give me $100? $100 now, $125 now, $125, $125 now, $150 now, $150, $150 now, $200 now, $225 now, $250 now, $250, $250 now, $275, $300 now, $25 now, $25, will you give me $25? $300 now, $325 now, $325, will you give me $325? $400, let's go $450, $400 now, $450 now, $450, will you give me $450? $500, $500 now, $500, will you give me $600? $500 now, $600 now, $600, will you give me $600? $500 now, $600, will you give me $600? $500 now, $550. Will anybody come in at $550? $550. Will you give me $550? $550. Sold him. $500. Buyer number 553. Sold. $500. Buyer number 553.
Good afternoon, folks. My name's Eric Dahl. I'm going to be the auctioneer. We're going to be selling lot number 1 here. How about $10? Yep. $10 bid now, 20 now, 20. Will you give me 20? $10 bid now, 20 now, 20. Will you give me 20?
Yeah.
$20 bid now, 30 now, 30. Will you give me 30? $20 bid now, 30 now, 30. Will you give me 30? $20 bid now, 30 now, 30. $30 bid now, 40 now, 40. Will you give me 40? $40 bid now, 50 now. $50 bid now, 60 now, 60. Will you give me 60? $50 bid now, 60 now, 60. Will you give me 60?
55.
$55 bid now, 60 now, 60. Will you give me 60? $60 bid now, 65 now, 65. Will you give me 65?
70.
$70 bid now, 75 now, 75. Will you give me 75? $70 bid now, 75 now, 75. Will you give me $80 bid now, 90 now, 90. Will you give me 90? $90 bid now, 100 now, 100. $100 bid now, 120 now, 1. I'm sorry. $100 bid now, 110 now, 110. Will you give me 110?
Yep.
$110 bid now, 120 now, 120. Will you give me 120? $110 bid now, 120 now, 120. Will you give me 120? Sold. $110. Buyer number 619. Sold. $110. Bidder 619.
Hello folks, Pete City in here. We're gonna start on lot number 1. How much on it now? Let's go. $10 now, 10. What do you mean 10? What do you mean 10? Now 10, now 20. I'm bidding at 10 now, 20. What do you mean 20? Anybody want to mean 20? I'm bidding at 10 now, 20 now, 30. I'm bidding at 20 now, 30. What do you mean 30? What do you mean 30? Now 30, 30, 30. What do you mean 30? I'm bidding at 20. Thank you, sir. Now 40. I'm bidding at 30 now, 40. What do you mean 40? Now 40.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said stop. Where are we at? 30 now, 40, what do you mean 40? I'm bidding at 30 now, 40 now, 50. I'm bidding at 40 now, 50 now, 50, what do you mean 50? I'm bidding at 40 now, 50 now, 55. Let's go 60. I'm bidding at 50 now, 60, what do you mean 60? I'm bidding at 50 here now, 60 now, 100. Now 100, what do you mean 150? I'm bidding at 1 now, 1, what do you mean 1 and a half? I'm bidding at 1 now, half, what do you mean 150 now, 2. I'm bidding at half now, 2, what do you mean 2? What do you mean 2, 2, 2, what do you mean 2? I'm bidding at 1 and a half here now, 2 now, 2, what do you mean 2? What do you mean 2, 2, 2, what do you mean 200? I'm bidding at 150 now, 2 now, 2, 2. Let's go 175, 75. I'm bidding at 100 now, 75 now, 2. Thank you, sir. 175 now, 2. What do you mean 200, 200, 200? What do you mean 200, 200, 200? I'm bidding at 175 now, 200, 200, 200, 175, 175. Sold. I should have said 200. 175. Sold. $175. Put it on bidder number 698. Sold. $175. Bidder number 698.
Yeah, I need that chant.
Damn, they said I don't need no fucking chant.
Hello, my name's George Wiley. I'm the auctioneer today. We're going to start with lot number 1. You'll start $10. So give me $10. $10 now 20, now 20, we give me 20. $10 bill now 20, now 20, we give me 20. $20 bill now 30, now 30, we $30 bill now 40, now 40, we give me 40. $30 bill now 40, now 40, we give me 40. $35 bill now 40, now 40. $35 bill now 40, now 40, we give me 40. $40 bid now 50. $40 bill now 50, now 50, we give me 50. $40 bid, $50 bid now 60. $65 bid now 70, now 70. $75 bid now 100, now 100. $75 bid now 100, now 100. $100 bid now 110. $100 bid now 110, 110. $110 bid now 120. $110 bid now 120, 120. Who will give me 120? Not who. $110 bid now 120, now 120. Will you give me 120? $110 bid now 120. Sold. $110. Bidder number 619. Sold $110. Bidder 619.
I want to laugh at Preston now. It's killing me. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Brittany Franklin. Welcome to our Sky High auction. Tonight we are bidding this beautiful hand sanitizer bottle. Can I get a start with a $10,000 bid? $10,000, give me $10,000, give me $10,000, give me $10,000. $10,000 bid, give me $10,000, $10,000. $1,000 bid, give me $1,000, $1,000 now. $1,100 now. Can I get $1,100?
$1,500.
$1,500 now, $1,500, 15, I need $2,000. $1,500 bid now, I need $2,000. $1,500 bid now, I need $2,000. $2,000 bid, I got $2,000 bid now. $2,500 and $2,500. $2,500 bid, it's the coffee. $2,500 bid now, $3,000, now $3,000, can I get $3,000? $2,500 bid now, $3,000, got $3,000, $3,500 bid, $3,500, $4,000, can I get $4,000? $4,000, $4,500, can I get $4,500? $4,500, give me $5,000 bid, $5,000, thank you sir, give me $5,500 bid, $5,500 bid, I'm at $5,000 ladies and gentlemen, come on, we're helping St. Jude, I need $5,500, $5,500, $5,500, $5,100, we'll take it, can I get $5,200, $52, $5,300 now, $53 now, $5,300. I'm at $5,200, ladies and gentlemen. I need $5,300. Can I get anybody? I'm at $5,200, 52, 53, 53. Sold $5,200. Bidder number 698. Sold for $5,300 at 698.
How much?
$5,200, 698.
Yeah.
Woo! Too much coffee.
St. Jude, thank you.
Every morning you sure it's a coffee.
It is. I haven't drank it all week, and the espresso is like.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dan Gross from Gross Auction Service. How much we gonna give? Now let's get her started. $25. How about 25? 25 now, 50. 25 now, 50. $25 bid now, 50 now, 50. $50 bid now, 75 now, 75 now. $75 bid now, 100 now, 100. Would you give me 100?
Yep.
$100 bid now, 25 now, 25 now. Would you give me 25? $100 bid now, 25 now, 25, 125. Yep. 125 now, 150. 125 now, 50. 125 now, $150 bid now, would you give me 150? Yep. $150 bid now, 75 now, 75, 175. Yep. $175 bid now, 200 now, 200 now, 200. Yep. $200 bid now, 50 now, 50, would you give me 250? Order. $225 bid now, 50 now, 50, would you give me 50? $200 bid now, 250, 250, would you give me 250? $200 bid now, 50 now, 50, would you give me 50? $200 bid now, 25 now, 25 now, would you give me 25? $200 bid now, 25 now, 25 now, would you give 225 now, 50 now, 50, 250 now, 75 now, 75, 75 now, 300 now, 300 now, 300 now, 300 now, 275 now, 300 now, 300 now, 300 now, $300. 280, 280, 275 now through 280, sold 270 to buyer number.
How much? How much?
275 now, buyer number 619, sold 275 now for buyer number 619.
Getting better, getting better.
Was that the last one again?
It's a pistol, Pete.
How the hell does that happen again?
Pete, that was amazing rolling, man.
Yeah.
Your tongue is rolling. You got a good chest.
Thank you.
Good stuff.
Okay. That was good, eh?
Getting better?
Yeah. I think every time we get up, we get better. Every time we get up, we get better. And it may not be that noticeable, maybe a little bit, but it only takes a small amount to get better, and you become better all encompassing. Because a piece here makes it a little bit better over here, once you start finding those shortcuts. Yeah.
Does that include whenever you get up to about your age?
Say what?
I mean, like, do you feel yourself?
Your experience.
Just say never mind.
Your experience.
Just say disregard.
No, I find it amazing, the new generation.
He's going deeper
I mean,
and
like,
deeper
when you go to an
into
auction, when you go to an auction now, do you still feel yourself getting better with every auction nowadays?
You know what? When I wake up in the morning, I'm just glad I'm awake. I've come to the point in my life where I'm just grateful to be awake and able to do whatever I can do. And you know, you think that's funny, but it's really not.
No, when people say good to see you, you say good to be seen.
That's right, not you.
That's right.
So, you know, I'm very appreciative of what I have and where I am right now. I work when I want to. I don't work if I don't want to, and I like it that way. But you know what? It wasn't always that way. It hadn't always been that way. So, you know, you grow into a position that you hope you can sustain. But let me tell you something. There's a reality check that there's young people behind you, and there's people my age that are better than me. I know that, you know. You want to be the best, you know. I know that when you've been recognized as the best, it's hard to maintain that position. I don't care what business you're in. Whether you're in baseball or football or auctioneering or anything competitive, you know, you wake up and you go from lane 1, you wake up one day and you're on lane 8. And when you were on lane 1, you were the best in the business. You were faster. And then you wake up, there's somebody just a little bit better, and they give them a chance, or they've got a great role, and people go, man, that so-and-so is really good. Well, they are. But you have your prime in everything you do. I can tell you that.
Have you changed your since you became like a champion auctioneer? I don't know whatever time frame that was in your life. At that moment till today, did you ever change your chant, or is it like
next year it'll be 25 years since I won the international.
Yep.
25 years. Doesn't seem like it, but it's been 25 years.
And in that
my
25
chant
years,
is totally different today than it was 25 years ago.
And you just it just kind of transformed, or did you have to consciously want to change it?
No, I didn't want to change it, because once you win a championship, you think,
You
well,
want to be
I've
right
got
there.
something right.
Yeah.
I didn't want to change it, but what happens is you get better.
Right.
It gets easier, because once you have won something, that's the other thing, you know, listen, not everybody's going to win a championship, right? I was determined to do it. I didn't know if I would do it, but I was determined to try to do it. I wasn't going to quit. Do you know how many times it took me to win the state championship in Texas? 16 years.
Wow. That's awesome.
Yeah, pretty
16 years. And I just kept going, you know. Here's the funny thing. All these great auctioneers from Texas, I had to compete against them for 16 years. You were talking about the cowboy on lane 8, Pat Long. Pat Long won the state championship the year before I won it. So he beat me the year before, and then I came in there and won the thing in 95. That was in 95. And so, you know, here's the other thing. Different set of judges, different results. I just had the right people the year that I won. But you give me a different set of judges, I can still be competing, trying to win.
How come there's only...
Hang on one second.
Once you win international or state, is it just you're
one and done.
That's done?
That's why so many people like these independent contests where you can come from Kentucky and compete next Sunday. I mean, anybody that can be at that contest next Sunday, it'll be one of the greatest lessons you'll ever see will be next Sunday, because you have some of the best auctioneers in the United States coming here to try to win $10,000 and a belt buckle and a prize. That $10,000, guys, that's a lot of money. They used to not do that. You know, the LMA offered a pickup for a year, but you didn't have the big cash prizes. The year I won in '98, there was no cash prize. You know what I got? I got a trophy. You know what happened to that trophy? It got broke last year. I had to ship it back. In fact, we just realized yesterday, we don't know where that trophy is. It's been 5 months. We haven't seen it. You know, it's this tall. Nice trophy. But it's not $10,000. So I got elected to the national board in '99. What do you think the first thing I did was? I advocated to get a cash prize for the auctioneer contest. And from that moment on, that year, in '99 on, we've given away anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000 to the man and $5,000 to $10,000 to the female that have won the championship. You know,
For the state, you're saying? For the state? or-
no, the national.
I still think there must be an advanced course that gets us from here to those auctioneers that we went and seen today. Because it's like, I'm like,
Yeah, but
it seems so far away.
But there's nothing like doing it.
Yeah.
It's hours,
Yeah.
hundreds and thousands of hours that I worked, you know, over an 8-year period to get to that point. It's like I said the other day, the average champion, it takes them 8 to 10 years to win the championship.
How do you come up with your own chant? I mean, when we leave here, obviously, I mean, everybody's got their own little deal. I mean, you just think about it and I'm gonna do this?
Let me tell you something, I've never thought about my chant. You know what I tried to do? You know how I built my chant? Selling.
yeah, in it.
I'm trying to sell, and I'm in the moment of selling 3 pipe wrenches 3 times the money. And you do enough of that over a year's period, you're going to change, your chant's going to develop over time. But there is no magic formula. There is no me sitting down with somebody and working with me for a day or two. I find that the best way to develop your chant is just by doing it. And then you do your practice when you're not doing a sale, so that when you finally do have a sale, then you can start putting the stuff in play. It's all in your head.
That's like Doak said, he did this a year, you know, in a car.
Yeah.
So, did I hear that right? You can only win a championship once? Is that why there's no like 10-time champion or?
That's right.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Right?
I have a philosophy on this, by the
And
way.
why would you want to win something 10 times?
Well, listen, we've got some auctioneers out there, wouldn't mind being in that contest every year and making, listen,
Well, I guess
first
it's a lot of money.
place gets 10,000, second place makes money, third place makes money. You know, I know guys that like to make money from now on. I mean, if you could go back every year and pick up a prize for $3,000 to $5,000, wouldn't you want to do it? I would.
Can you pick
And
up
you're gonna be
second
at the
place
convention
2 or
anyway.
3 times over?
I've got 3 people talking. What?
Can you pick up second place 2 or 3 times over?
Yes.
Yeah, you can take second and third as long as you're in the contest until you win. But once you win, paychecks are over. And you've got to pay in every year. You got to pay in whatever the entry fee is. It's usually $300-400, something like that, I think. Yeah.
It seems like from all the international champions and world champions and all those that we've heard, still the primary focus for all of them, and maybe it's because of the course material, but they're teaching us the business. So to Preston's point, do you get better with your chant every year? Maybe not, but you get, once you're established and once you get to a level, but you become a better business person about running your business, right?
Well, you get better at that, but the other thing is, the more people that see you, the more opportunities you get to work for other people.
Okay.
That's how you get those jobs. You know, if somebody sees you in a contest and they say, man, I didn't know that guy was that good. And then they talk to you after the contest and say, would you be interested in working our sales? You know, that's what happened with Sherry. She came back from the international.
Mm-hmm.
She got exposure. Next thing you know, she's working 5 car sales a week, making $500 to $1,000 a day. Went from making no money to serious money. So she just bought almost $1 million house in that last month. 5 minutes from where I live. You know, I remember when the girl didn't have money to pay rent on an apartment.
Wow.
Well, she's not in that situation now.
And still raising those kids.
And she takes care of the world. That's the one thing. Actually, Lori and I were talking about at lunch today. We were talking about the fact that she just bought this house for almost $1 million, and we've known her now for over 20 years. We've watched her for over 20 years, and we were just talking about I wonder what would have happened to Sherry Sutton
If
if she had never become an auctioneer and made 500 to 1,000 or 1,500 per sale, what would have happened to her? Interesting. I bet she couldn't afford all the things she does for those kids. Those kids don't realize what a great grandmother they have. But we know because we've watched her. So that's why I think, I just think she's a blessing to them. She's a blessing to her kids, and she's a blessing to all of us because we can learn something from her. And she's humble and she's appreciative, and she's not she doesn't walk in a room and act like she's somebody. She thanks everybody, But she works her butt off. I don't know. I have never met an auctioneer that works harder than Sherry Sutton. Not one. Not even me.
What do those guys make today when they do today's work?
I can't speak for the auto auction, but I'll tell you this, most of your highline auctioneers that are in those lanes are probably starting at the low end would be 500. I'd say the bulk of them are making upwards of $1,000. And I think your premium players are probably making $1,000 to $1,500
A day.
per sale. And they may be doing 2 sales today. Some of them, look, there's people that were there today that did a sale this morning, got through at 11 o'clock, left, drove across town. They're doing another sale this afternoon. They're knocking down $2,000 or $3,000 per day, every week, week in, week out, and they're doing it 3 and 4 days a week. And doing fundraisers and stuff on the weekend.
Side, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of money to be made in this business. But you've got to be driven. You got to want to do it.
Do they work on commission, or is this is what we're gonna pay you?
Flat rate.
They're going to give you a flat paycheck. And if you don't like it, guess what? There's 15 to 25 great auctioneers waiting to take that job. Pat Long with the cowboy hat has not worked at that auction. It's the first time I've ever seen him at that auction. So he left Manheim, came over to this auction. In the meantime, Doak has been there for the last 3 or 4 years that I know of, and now he's back over to Manheim. It's like teams that switched, and they did a trade. And sometimes it's because of money. Sometimes they get paid more money. You're going to go where the money is in this business. That's all it's about. Okay, I'd like to take a 10-minute break. How about a 10-minute break?
How about 10?
How about you'll come back in? Yes, ma'am.
If anybody has their consignment form for the fun auction ready, I would love to have it. 10-minute break.
What if we don't know what the item is?
Not till tomorrow, I'm just wanting.
Mike, if a few.
Well, this is very exciting. I just got a report from South Carolina.
Right there.
My Georgia real estate brokerage is now active. That's very exciting. Let's go sell something in Georgia.
Well, no,
I have some good connections there.
Where at? It's for the.
Anywhere in the state of Georgia, I can sell.
We'll talk.
Okay.
May